What am I thinking about getting after the Abarth? What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today we are finally getting around to me answering some of your questions. Now, I hope you enjoyed the last video, which was Festival Italia. I had an absolutely epic time there. I love Festival Italia, loved it the year before, loved it this year. But today I'm going to address some of the questions that you guys have asked me over on Instagram. And if you're not following me on Insta, somewhere down here, yeah, around here, one of the two, I can never remember, there'll be the link to my Instagram profile. Make sure you follow me on there. So about a month ago I asked you guys to fire out some questions that I said I would answer for you guys right here on the channel, and today is that day. So thank you all of you who submit the questions, I really appreciate it. And another part as well, we mentioned that I would start to show you guys some of the cars for those of you who are part of Team SAB and those of you who use the Team SABtv hashtag on Instagram, and I'll leave them floating around here. And again, thank you all of you for using that hashtag. Make sure you use it, tag yourselves in the post for a chance to feature on the Instagram page. Also, the next couple of videos that you're going to see, you'll wonder, why is the Monza Exhaust still on it? Well, that's because they're older videos, and there's been so many other videos I wanted to get out before these ones, but I thought I'd get them out anyway. So the next couple of videos will be videos that I pre-recorded before getting the power motive fitted, so that should answer the question if it crops up as to why is the Monza back on. So without further ado, let's get to your questions. So first question, and it's come from Stephen Walker 1985, and the question is, Stef ABtv, if you could have any one car in the world, what would it be and why? Now that's a good question. Now I guess if it's one car that I could have, and I'm thinking of practicality terms as well as performance, as well as looks, part of me really wants to say the Lamborghini Huracan Performante, but the practicality of that car probably isn't there. And if I can only have one car, if I could have one car in the world, I think the reality is I'd probably end up getting an Audi RS6. I think the RS6 is a brilliant all-round car. Are you shocked about that one? But no, honestly, I think the RS6 is a decent all-round car. It looks the business. It's rapid, as in rapid. You can tune those to some silly power as well. And you've got boot space, you've got rear seats, you've got rear doors. You get everything with the RS6. So I think if I had one car that I could only have in the world, it would probably have to be an RS6 for an all-round car. If we're going stupid, I'd go for the Lamborghini Huracan Performante, because I simply love that. I'd buy that car for that marble carbon alone. It looks sick. Now, next question we've got on here is from Sam_TJ. Right, Sam, what you got? So, next question is, would you rather 10 hot hatches of any era and time, or one supercar and have to sell the Abarth, but I can't sell any of the other cars? Sam, it's a bit confusing, so I'm going to take on what I think you mean by this. So if I had to choose if I could have 10 hot hatches or one supercar, I would go with the 10 hot hatches. I really would. And the reason I'll go with 10 hot hatches is because I've got a variety. I've got 10 different cars that I could choose from. I can mix and match. Each of them would have their own great little bits. Each of them would have their own characteristics and awesome little parts to them. And I'm assuming things like, you know, Renault 5 GT Turbo, the Abarth, 205 GTI, 106 GTI, you know, Fiesta or Focus RS Mark 1. There's loads of stuff. So yeah, I would go with the 10 hatches. The next question is from I.Monroe71, and his question was, how many miles do you drive a year and what mileage will I change the Abarth? So the Abarth is currently just hit 31,000 miles, I would say, and I do about 9,000 miles a year, I would say, in the car. Again, it depends. I think I put quite a bit of miles on the car doing the road trip to Scotland, and I'm hoping to do a few more road trips in the near future, which will add more mileage to the car. But in general, I probably do about 9,000 miles a year. And when would I change the Abarth? I think for me, really, at the moment, it's more about time rather than mileage. I would probably say between 50 and 60,000, I would say I may potentially part ways with the little thing. But I think for me, the priority right now is I need to buy myself a house. So I will keep the Abarth until I get myself a house, and then I will decide what I will do next. But it will probably go, but it will stay on the channel for at least another year, probably 2. Okay, next question from Metro Mob. Okay, if you could do the Gumball 3000, who would you ultimately want to be by your side doing it? PS, it can be a person who's currently alive or has previously been alive. This is a difficult one. This is a really difficult one, because I'd love to do it with like a racing driver. I'd love to do it with like a singer who would keep me entertained. But then I'm thinking of the Gumball, and the Gumball is pretty much all about fun. And you're in the car for significantly long periods of time. So I'm gonna throw it out there. I would love to do the Gumball 3000 with James Corden. And the reason I'm picking James Corden is, 1, because we could have some great fun doing some carpool karaoke whilst driving thousands of miles. 2, he knows so many celebrities that we can maybe get a few of them to hitchhike with us as well and have even more fun. And 3, he's a funny guy, in my opinion. I think he's a funny guy, and he would make me laugh for most of the road trips. So yeah, I'm gonna say James Corden. But honestly, there are hundreds of people that I'd love to do the Gumball rally with. Senna would be one of them. I'd love to do with Senna. Yeah, the list will go on, but for now I'm going to say James Corden. And the last question that you guys have submitted for me is from Luke_main00. What am I thinking about getting after the Abarth? Boom, bombshell. Now that's a difficult one. When the time comes to sell, and it will come to sell that car, I won't keep it forever. And if I do sell it, I'd love to sell it to a subscriber, because that'd be wicked. Keep it in the family and see how you get on with it, and have some special guest appearances back on the channel, because the reality is that car has kind of put me in the position I am now with the whole YouTube stuff, and I'm really enjoying it, and I love that car. But I think if I was to sell that car, if I was to sell the Abarth 500 and I had to buy something else, at the moment, and again things will change, but at the moment it's between 2 cars. The first one being the Alfa 4C. Those of you following me on Instagram will know that I am a massive fan of the Alfa 4C. Great little car. It's probably the worst in terms of practicality. No boot space, great handling, turbo car, can tune it as well. Yeah, so I think the 4C is definitely up there as a big contender for the replacement of the Abarth when the time comes, and that's not anytime soon, guys. I'm not getting a new car anytime soon. The other one on the list, which is like a car that I've very much liked as well over the years, is the Audi R8 V8. I would never be able to afford the V10 anytime soon, but the Audi R8 V8 potentially is another option. And again, I don't know what that would look like, because I think with a 4C I'd be quite comfortable in letting that go. The R8 isn't a turbo car, and I love turbo cars. But you get the V8 noise, put an Army-Trix exhaust on it, and it will sound the nuts. So it's a difficult one. It's a difficult one. But yeah, so I'm rambling on. But the choice at the moment, and that may change, let me know below what you think would be a great replacement for that car when the time comes. And again, not anytime soon. But for me, right now in my mind, if I had to switch it tomorrow, it would be between the Alfa 4C and an Audi R8. But yes, some really good questions for you guys. Thank you so much. I've got a question for you guys now. What other things would you like to see on the channel? I know you guys have had a few of the travel vlogs with me for when I've gone to places, and you know, if I look at what my passions are food, travel and cars, and it's not just Abarth. I love all cars. So let me know what you guys want to see on the channel as well. It'll be interesting to hear your thoughts. I've got a few ideas of my own which I will be bringing to life soon on the channel. It's something that I've wanted to do. It's a bit fun, and I've got to produce content and stay true to myself for stuff that I want to do as well as what everybody else wants to see. So that'll be coming soon, some fun videos to come. So guys, I think that's the end of the video. That's the end of the Q&A. I really hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, smash the like button, share and subscribe, and of course, I'll see you all on the next one. Thank you.